Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Do let me know if you are here by dropping a comment saying that you are here with me. I'm just going to do some sound checks to make sure that I'm coming through clearly. Do let me know if you're here. Okay, that sounds good. Hello, Perlette. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today? How is Canada today? Hello, Alize. Correct me if I'm wrong in pronouncing your name. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Leslie. I have someone saying doing great, but it registers as Facebook user. Now I'm using a platform by the name of StreamYard. So it should have a link at the top that says that you can click on to give StreamYard permission so I can see your name. But hello, I'm glad to know that you are indeed doing great tonight. Good night, Miss Gabriel. Okay, I have somebody else that is saying good night, Miss Gabriel, and good night to you. Please click on the link at the top so you can give StreamYard permission so I can know who is giving me that sweet greeting right there. It's snowing where I am. Okay, this is somebody else saying that it is snowing where they are. This is what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing Facebook user. Please click the link at the top so StreamYard, you give StreamYard permission so I can see who it is. I am so excited that you guys are here with me right now. We have some new members in the group. I just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. If it is your first time interacting with me, my name is Anisha Gabriel. I am a Canva coach, digital creator, and a self-published author. And I live and sleep and breathe Canva. Okay. I really, really love Canva. It's a really awesome platform. Hi, Connie. How are you? Connie, this is what I'm seeing. Please click on the link at the top to give StreamYard permission so it reflects your name. So when you make a comment, I can know who is commenting so I can address you correctly. Thank you. Yes, I just took out my extensions and washed my hair today. So it's really big right now, but thank you. This is what I'm seeing from you. So if you click the link at the top, definitely StreamYard will tell me who it is that I am speaking with. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for joining. We have a few honorary men in the group. If any one of you are here, hi fellas, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. It's cute. Thanks, Leslie. We are not gonna waste any time. We are gonna head straight into the features and the updates. Now, my internet has been kind of glitchy, so hopefully everything goes well. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. I am always, always up to sharing information. I think that is how we all learn by others sharing. So, definitely. All right. So, we are here tonight to look at the new features of Canva and also, yes, Connie, that worked. Perfect. Thank you. And also, just an update in Canva itself. All right. So, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go straight to sharing my screen because I know I always say this. I don't want to stay long. So, I'm going to really try and just go through these. I have just a bit of information tonight, not anything too long. So, the length of it will depend on your question and your questions. Okay. So, let me go ahead and share my screen. And we're going to first look at one of the features that came out Monday last week, which is shadows. Now, in my group, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, I have some YouTube persons here as well. Thank you so much for joining. I am actually streaming on three different places: my group, my business page, and YouTube at the moment. So that's kind of exciting, right? For those of you who have been in the group for a while, some persons have been asking about doing a shadows tutorial. And it was coming. Trust me, I had it planned for this past week, and then Canva busted out shadows. So it makes it quite simpler than the process that I was using all this time. So, I mean, it's perfect timing, really. It's free or pro. I I have pro, but is there a specific question that you're asking if it's free or pro? All right. Okay, so awesome text. This is what I'm seeing here from a Facebook user. Um, Three places at once. StreamYard is doing all the work, trust me. I do very little. Just StreamYard is the boss right now. All right. So let us get into it. Let me share my screen so we can see what is going on here. All right. So I'm going to share the application window. Let me know when you can see it. Okay, drop a 1 for me if you can see my screen and my Canva application. And I didn't even ask you guys where you logging in from tonight. Drop your location in the comments so we can know, where everybody is right now, where you located. I am actually in Antigua in the Caribbean. Very, very nice weather down here. I saw someone said that they are having snow right now. I know a couple places are having snow, Canada, and some other places. I've been in some other groups. So drop your location. We have Tampa Bay, Florida in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Most of the new things most of the new things from Canva is for Pro. Well, these features are actually free. The shadows and the frames that I'm going to share with you tonight, they're actually free. So you can access them on the free version. Okay. So let's go drop your locations as we go along. All right. So this is our canvas. Let me just go back out for persons that are new and not quite familiar with Canva and how to find certain things. This is our Canva dashboard, our homepage. And right now I'm just going to pick one of the canvases, the pre-made canvases, and we're just going to go in and have a blank canvas. Pakistan in the house. It's some hot summer right now. Wow. Wisconsin in the house. Welcome, 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 guys. All right. So I'm just going to pull a picture from the picture section. Just going to pull this young lady right here. And I'm going to remove her background. Now, the background remover is a Canva Pro feature. However, there is a workaround that you can do. You can use a site called remove.bg to remove the background, and it's really clean in the removal process. So if you don't have Canva Pro, don't worry. You can definitely remove the background and then upload the photo into Canva and then use it without a background. So that's pretty cool. I had a one-on-one yesterday and I was showing that to the client because he doesn't have Canva Pro. So that is pretty cool. And we went through the process and it's really clean, just like how you would get a really clean background removal in Canva. Okay. I have some persons registering as Facebook user. And please click the link at the top to give StreamYard permission so I can know where you are, who it is that I'm interacting with, and who is from Wisconsin. I have 2 Wisconsins in the house, or maybe it might be the same person. I'm not sure. All right, so our background has been removed, which is pretty clean. And then it's a photo. So we're going to go to effects here, and then we're going to scroll down and we're going to look for shadows. Okay, so we select shadows. Now this, guys, I used to do manually, like duplicate the photo and then create the background and the change the brightness and all that kind of thing for the back in order to get shadows. So this is really, really, really cool, right? So we're just going to give it a few seconds for it to just migrate that information over to the canvas. But how is everybody doing tonight? If you are doing good, drop a 1 in the comments. You guys know I love, love, love interaction. So I just need to know that you're here with me and you are following. If you do have any questions as we go along, okay, let's try that again. If you do have any questions as we go along, please do not hesitate, ask your questions. If I cannot answer, if I don't have the answer right now, I can definitely try and find out for you and update the group. Okay? So as you can see, I'll just click on the little radio buttons like, and so I can show you better. So we added shadow. We added a shadow just now. I think this is glow. And you can change how big you want it to be. And you can change the opacity as well. If you want it dark, if you want it lighter, and if you want it blur. Now, before Monday, I used to do all of this manually, okay? So you could, the pretty cool thing is you can even change the color. All right, this is really, really, really cool. So that is one. And again, it is a free version. It's for the free version as well. So everybody has access to it. All right. So this is a drop shadow, which is only particularly on one side and at a particular angle of the photo itself. So again, you can hit the radio buttons and make some adjustments, which is pretty cool, right? I mean, Canva is working hard to make everything as very user-friendly as possible, which we appreciate so much, right? So you don't need any special graphic design skills to use Canva, to learn how to use Canva. You can just come in, and if you are part of my group, definitely you drop your questions if you have any questions, and one of us can help you along the way. So if you're finding these information and this particular new feature to be cool, just type cool in the comments. I honestly, I do social media management, and this is things that I've been doing manually for a while now. So again, anything that you choose, any format that you want in terms of the shadow, you always have the option to make some changes, whether it is to the size, to the angle, the how blurry you want it, or even the color, right? So that is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna run through them quickly. So we did glow, we did drop, we did angle, we can do curve, which would be at the bottom here. The effect would be at the bottom here. And again, we can manipulate it as much as possible, right? It is really good that you guys are here tonight. I do appreciate you and your time. I appreciate my OGs that always present. Thank you so much for the continued support. All right, so we have done, so we're gonna do lift. This would be cool for probably like a book or something. So right now with these new features, I would encourage you to go into Canva and explore them. Based on what it is that you're working on, your social media graphics, your different visual content, definitely go in. Now, this one I really like. I really, really like this one, because that one I could not have figured out how to do on my own. So this is pretty cool. Really, really cool. All right, so it's just a matter of going in and manipulating it how you want it and see how it best fits whatever it is that you are indeed working on. All right, so this is our first new feature, and we are now going to try the frames. Now, Canva came out with some really, really cool frames. It is you can find it right here in the photo effects. So we would go down and we would search until we find frames. Now, this is something, again, that we used to do manually in Canva, and it's really cool that they have now integrated it this way. All right, so you click on whatever it is that you want to apply, and how cool is that? What I like as well, you see like how the young lady is cut off here. We click on the radio buttons and we bring her center. So that is pretty cool. Then we have tablet, and we have Polaroid. Now, Polaroid is really cool. And I'm sure many of you here right now and listening or watching have do remember Polaroid. Even though it's something old timeish, it has stood the test of time in terms of the concept. Even the younger persons know about Polaroid right now. And then you have the glow frames, which I find is really, really good. Depending on what it is that you're working on, these can be really outstanding in your social media designs or even different content creation, right? These are glitter frames going down memory lane. That's awesome, eh? And then I love this. I love this. This is nice. This is really, really nice. And again, we can change how far we want her in the photo or not. So this is pretty cool. So I'm just going through the different frames with you. And I do encourage you guys to go in, have some fun. If you have some questions, drop your questions, whether it is on YouTube or it is in the group on my page, wherever. Just drop your questions so I can try my best to help you. Okay. So we have just a few more frames to go with. But is this good information? Isn't Canva really, really, really cool to be doing, all these integrations to make our creative process that much easier, right? So these are the cool frames. So go in, give them a try, and again, they are available for the free version. All right, this is pretty. They are available for the free version. So I know some of us can use some of these in our various designs for sure. Um, so this covers the two updates, the two Canva updates. Very impressed. Okay, somebody says very impressed. This is what I'm seeing. It says Facebook user. I want to know who that is. Type your name. Let me see who it is. You can also click on the link at the top and give StreamYard permission to share your name with me so that I can know who it is that is leaving comments. And somebody else is saying going going to try it tomorrow. Definitely give it a try. And when you guys create your designs, then you can drop them in the group and ask for feedback so we can we can just give our thoughts on it, right? Somebody else is saying thank you. Yes, it's definitely part of the free version. Well, spending time exploring will be a lot of time, right? Because I know definitely we have some persons in here, and when we get on Canva, it's a different thing. Yeah. Hi, Anetta. Thank you so much for joining. This is what I'm seeing when you type, okay? So just click on the top to give StreamYard permission to share your name with me so that when you comment, I know who is commenting, okay? And Jackie's saying, good to learn about these new. Yes, definitely, Jackie. Definitely. They help so much. Okay. Now, the last thing that I want to share with us, well, with you tonight, is the Smart Mockup integration. Now, Smart Mockup has been a part of Canva for a while, but what we used to have to do is to let me just look at use some. So what we used to have to do is go in we would have to log into Smart Mockup and put our design information in and then pay to have it printed, downloaded and stuff like that. But now Canva has taken it a step further. Now the integration has changed. So now when we go in, just gonna go back to my screen. When we go in, and I'm just gonna use I'm gonna use a logo this time instead of a person. So take, for instance, I just pulled this logo from Canva, one of Canva many, many, many logos. If you're having a challenge finding or deciding on a logo, you can always go through the library and choose and make some tweaks to it. All right, Danielle, how are you doing tonight? This is great. Yes. Yes. Never even realized that there were these features. Yes. Yes, definitely. So good information for you, right? All right. How do you Carol is asking, how do I get the picture to move within the frame? Okay, Carol, to get the picture to move within the frame, we have to click the radio buttons. Let me go back to that quickly for you. Oh, wait. Okay, so we go to effects and we go back to our frames. And once we have identified the frame, which is this one here at the bottom that we used, then we click on the radio buttons, the three lines with the circles here. We double click on it, and then we can move the picture in the frame. I think this one I already applied it. So let me just do it again quickly. Let me do it with this one. Because I already applied the settings, it did not work like it did the first time. So let me just go back in quickly and do that for you. So I'm really glad that you guys are finding this to be good information. All right, so let me just pull it in just a bit, change the background just a little bit so we can see the effect properly. So we go in here. Let me change the frame a bit and then come back to it. Okay, my internet is behaving wild right now. All right. It's doing more than what I wanted to do right now. So, but you get the idea. Click on these buttons here and then we can change the position of the picture. Okay. Let me go to Smart Mockup. Now, the thing with Smart Mockup is with the logo, we'd have to download the logo as a picture and then upload it back into Canva before we can do the Smart Mockup part. So I've already gone ahead and downloaded this. And if you want to know how to do it, you would click here, download PNG, and then transparent background, right? So it now gives us, whereas this one was like this in terms of the background. If we had to download it as a post, as a regular download, PNG without transparent background, it would definitely download with the colored background, but we did it as a PNG with transparent background, so then we can put it on anything and it does not carry a color in the background, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, please let me know. All right, so we're gonna go to effects again. Once we have our photo highlighted, you always need to make sure that you have highlighted the photo, and we go into effects and we go to Smart Mockup. Now, I mean, we've all seen mockups. So like somebody has a phone and there's a picture on the phone. Now this is our logo on the phone. So I mean, it looks like somebody's on our website or on our page or, something like this. And we can change, would go here. Let me go back up. Smart Mockup, smartphone number 2. Our photo is uploaded in it. I'm just going to stretch it out a bit. And then we double click to get access to the radio buttons here again. And then we go to fit because we want it to be smaller on the device, right? Now, if we have, let's say, let me come out to this one. If we want it on a laptop, which is pretty cool, then we can also do that by just clicking right here and fitting it, depending on how we want it to fall on our design on our page, right? Again, what I like, I'm gonna go straight down to t-shirts. Now, t-shirts is a big thing. We, as business persons, we want to be able to support our brand, right? And a t-shirt is one of the good ways to support our brand. So having this, having our logos on our t-shirts, our brand colors and stuff like that is pretty cool. So this is, you can go here to, just get an idea of, hey, what it would look like, what your logo would look like on a t-shirt, and even a t-shirt, different colors, which I think is just so cool. You can just do everything right here. And the cool thing about it is you can, whatever markup that you do, then let's say you want to sell t-shirts on your, I mean, this we'll probably want to adjust in terms of making it smaller, higher up on the shirt or something, but um, it's just to give you an idea and to show you the possibilities of what can be done in Canva. And we would, fill out our mockup and then we would download it right here from Canva. So I think that is pretty cool. Whereas before we would have to actually sign in to Smart Mockup before we were able to do anything, right? All right, I'm just gonna check the comments. If you are still with me, drop a 1 in the comments so I know that you are still with me. Let me just check the comments and see what you guys are saying. Okay, so this person is saying you I'm the same. This person must be in Antigua. Yeah, guys, we have really crappy internet services down here. For those persons that are now coming in, now joining, please click the link at the top to give StreamYard permission so I can see your name, because I'm seeing a lot of Facebook users at this time. That's really funny. Jackie's saying, yes, Leslie. Girl, check that out. For sure. I have somebody else saying ideas. This is what I'm seeing. It says Facebook user. But I'm really glad that you ladies are finding this. Yes, Smart Markup is definitely awesome. Somebody's saying, I don't have to be limited by the. Yes. So you see, Canva is just making it so much easier for us to be able to integrate things into our businesses and just have fun with what we're doing. Instead of having to go to various different applications, we can get it all done right here in Canva, right? So that is pretty cool. If you have a personal logo, would it work the same? Yes, definitely. Once you upload anything, you upload into Canva, you can use. If you have your own logo, let me get that quickly. I did create a logo here, but if you have a logo from outside that was created prior, then that is fine. You just go here to uploads and click on your device, and then it will take you to your computer, and you can upload your logo that way. Okay. All right. I see a lot of ones. Okay. You guys are still here with me. Awesome. I'm interested in learning. Oh, okay. Okay, Perlette. I got you. I got you covered, girl. Don't worry. But definitely, once we have a logo, creating a t-shirt is very simple. And guess what? Canva prints t-shirts as well. Okay? All right. So that is pretty cool. So again, it's a one-stop shop. You create it in Canva and you can get it printed, just like places like Vistaprint. If you have a business card and stuff like that, you can definitely get it done, printed in Canva. All right. Do you guys have any questions? It is. Once you get around it, if you're new to Canva, it may take just a little bit of learning, like everything else, but once you get a hang of it, definitely you'll see how easy it is. Yeah, that's the reason I was asking to make our own t-shirts. Okay. Yeah, so if you have your logo, definitely you can upload your logo and get it done through, well, if you want to advertise it, you can do your smart mockups to show it on your website or however you want to advertise it. And then you can even get it printed via Canva print. Now, Canva print currently has a promotion. I'm just getting my notes. Canva print currently has a promotion. For your first order, you can use the code TRYPRINT21. TRYPRINT21. I will drop that in the group. So on your first order, you get 10% off. So that is great. And that is, yeah. So we have covered shadows, we have covered frames, and we have covered smart mockup. Do you have any questions for me? Because today that's it. In 30 minutes? Yeah. Your girl is doing better. You're most welcome, Jackie. You're most welcome. My pleasure. Anybody seems so worth the time. It is. It definitely is, because you can do so much in one platform. Whereas, you have so many other little apps and stuff like that. And I had a one-on-one yesterday, and the the client was saying he uses various apps to do various things. And I'm like, okay, let me get you together. Let me pull you in. So because you can do your videos in Canva, you can do branding in terms of stationery and stuff like that. So once you get a hang of Canva, then definitely you are well on your way. Let me see. When the teacher is in the room, you understand exactly what is being said. However, after the teacher is gone, you can't do it as well. Well, this is why we have the videos, and they're going to be stored in the group. But also, if you're going through the process and you get stuck, you can always drop a post. You can always, ask a question in the group. And if once I see it, I will definitely answer. And there are other persons in the group that can give you direction as well. So I definitely know that. That's why sometimes I love to take notes. But most of all, lately, I have been loving recordings, because I can always go back and say, okay, yeah, this is how he or she did it. And this is how they said it. It's just seem much more simpler if you have a recording. Okay. And that's I'm not sure what you're agreeing with, Aneta. All right. You're most welcome, Carol. You're welcome, Perlette. Yes. Canva. You can create videos. I do have a tutorial already in the group that teaches, well, I did my intro, and I can run the intro again right now for my YouTube page that I did, and everything was done in Canva. The music, everything was done in Canva. So let me just show you that quickly before we sign off. And here we go. So yes, this was created in Canva. All right. So if you have, and I did do a tutorial on this particular video that I did for my intro. I have a tutorial on that in the group, and the swipe file for it is actually in the group as well, as I gave everybody access to the swipe file. So I see something coming on. Oh, somebody's tagging. Thank you so much for tagging. Thank you. Facebook hasn't grasped that. Take it one step at a time, one thing at a time. If you're working on your posting structure, understanding the elements of creating posts, then do that, and then you can step into other things. Danielle, I hope you get some kind of endorsement. I am an affiliate for Canva. Once you use my link, I have a link that gives you access to the pro version for free for 30 days. But if you do buy it, then I do. But yeah, I'm a Canva girl. Definitely a Canva girl all around. Danielle, sorry about that. Anisha, this question may not be related to this topic tonight, but do you have a problem where Canva gives a message saving pause? This Yes, I do sometimes, and I think it's our internet, because then a message would come up saying something about connection after, for me at least. But about a week or two ago, I had that going on quite a bit. So I definitely think it's an internet issue, because when I change from one internet, because I have two internet providers in the house, when I change from one to the next, and it has a good connection, then it resumes. So yeah, I have been having that issue. All right. All right. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being so engaging, and I do appreciate you more than you know. If you do have any questions, you can leave it at the bottom of the video. If you're catching the replay, make sure you hashtag replay. And if you know anybody in the group that you think that this can help, that they didn't see it, just tag them in the comments below. But I really appreciate you guys, and look forward to interacting with you some more. Bye.